Hi, if you're a Scorpio, born October 23rd to November 21st, what can you expect for the month of June 2014? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, well, I'm laughing because I see some of you like frazzled, like your hair's on end. And it feels like it has to do with details. It feels like it has to do with maybe you're getting married and you're planning a wedding, or maybe you're planning this one, this vacation of a lifetime experience, and you're really trying to get every detail, almost like you're, you know, um, ADHD. It's like, oh, I got to get it all right, right? I feel like a little neurotic in your energy. Not a bad thing. We need more people to be detail oriented. So it's good that you're detailed, especially this month because Mercury goes direct, retrograde first, June 7th, and direct July 1st. What does that mean? It means that that's the time of the year when the planet actually sort of stops. It doesn't give us the support anymore. And of course, Mercury has the support of communication. So it's the planet of communication, which affects everything in our life. It affects our technology, computers, the way we interact with each other, our travel. So end of June, one of probably the biggest travel month of the year for us anyway in the US, the summer months, it can be a little crazy. And for all of you June brides, it's like, wow. So really, I want you to make sure you double check your photographers, your church, or anything that you've got those details to make sure they've got it down in the time. Seriously, it's really important if you're planning any sort of big event in June that you double check those details. You wouldn't be surprised if somebody has it on the wrong day or the wrong time, and you can really avert a massive headache. So I don't care if you've already double checked it once, I would double check it again. If you're getting married June 20th, the week before, I would be calling up one more time and saying, all right, now I just wanted to make sure again, because I'm telling you, and then or email as well, the date and the time and the day, so if it's like today, Sunday, June 1st at 10 a.m., like that sort of thing, okay? Really, 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 I can't stress enough, especially for your sign, it feels really important to have the details in there. That you may be more subject to some of this chaos that happens during those times. And I hear you going, oh, brother. But it can be avoided, right? It can be avoided by just extra 5 minutes making the phone call, crisis averted. So, and then you can feel good about it. Now, let's look at relationships for you for the month. What can we expect for you for the month? Oh, nice. Nice. I feel really happy. I feel excited. Some of you may be giving birth to a new relationship, or I see you greeting family with open arms. So it could be that family's coming to visit, or that you could have family moving closer to you, or good friends moving closer to you. To feel this excitement coming closer to you. It could be that family has returned to you, but it's just like, oh, really feels yummy to you. So really a great month for you to really kick back, really get to know people again. And I feel like a lot of lazy days, a lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie, closeness with those that you love and that you've been out of touch with. So I feel like there's been a reclaiming and getting back in touch with people that you love and that you care about, and there's a newfound closeness. So great stability in family relationships and close family relationships and close friendships. Now, romantically, I just see you needing to have, a little more patience. Not a big deal, but it feels, relatively smooth too. It doesn't feel like there's anything really big going on. It feels like the chaos more has to do with the details. So I feel like your relationships are really on even keel. If you're single and you haven't met anybody, if you don't have anybody in your life, I really see you doing lots of group things, like lots of opportunities with pals and friends, and just keep in mind, retrogrades are great for collecting friends. They're a great time to reconnect with old friends, meet new friends, because generally during a retrograde period, you usually don't meet a soulmate. It's not really a time where you're brought in to meet somebody new in your life that's going to stick around. Because what happens is when the retrograde ends, usually another side of that person is seen, or kind of like leaves with the retrograde. They're more just of the moment relationships. So I don't want you to get your hopes up if you meet somebody on holiday and all of a sudden you're fantasizing 3 months later you'll be married. Probably not. Or if you are, it may not work out long term. So I just want you to keep your head on straight, have fun. There's a lot of energy in this month for compatible for you guys with fun and relaxation, which is really good for you. Now, June 13th is a full moon, and some of you may notice with that full moon, something seeds that you planted a couple months ago, 3 or 4 months ago with projects and or ideas, you may get some word on around that full moon. Full moon usually brings completion. So that's why a lot of women give birth at the time. They're completing the birthing process. They're birthing the baby. So I feel like some of you may have some completion around that June 13th period. So if there's been a project you've been working on, you may see the completion, the culmination of that. You may get more information about it, a sign that you're going to be moved forward, or a sign that it's over, it's done, so you can go, okay, fine, now I know where I stand and I can move on. But it actually feels really good. It feels like good stuff for you. So I think you might get some new opportunities to do something. Now, it doesn't mean if somebody offers you a contract you can't sign. It just means that you're going to really double and triple check those details during a retrograde, okay? So just pay attention if you're signing anything to double and triple check it, okay? But that feels really good, that new moon energy of having something positive come in that you were working for, and you're going to hear some news around that date. So I like that a lot for you guys. Let's look at your health. Some of you have been straining, and just, it's almost like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And I think it's because you're doing so much and you're carrying so much, and you've gone through so much, that this is really kind of at the end of this cycle. I feel like in this next 3 weeks, you're really going to open up to a new place with your health, like almost like done. I'm done with that story. I'm done. I'm done with the 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I'm done with, every other week dealing with a sinus infection or being exhausted or adrenal fatigue or whatever it's been. I feel like this is the month where you get to get caught up with your energy and you get to feel good. And so you're moving into July really recharged, really feeling solid, and really feeling good. So just balance yourself, Scorpio, this month. You guys got great instincts. You're really psychic. You're really dialed into your own energy and others as well. So which you want to be careful of, because sometimes you can get, it's coming up, sometimes you can get with those, those little, those little sharp, stingers that you have, Scorpios. You can sometimes get into other people's business, and especially family, putting your opinion in, whether it's a child you're putting your opinion in or whether it's your best friend, and they may not like what you have to say. So you want to be really cautious and careful with your communication. I know it's coming from the heart. I know you have their best interests, but sometimes people don't want to hear it. Sometimes they can't hear it. So you want to be cautious around those 3 weeks where we're retrograde up until July 1st. To be very cautious. Now, if you're in a counseling situation, that's completely different, because now you've got the counselor whose antennas are up, or going, wait, did you hear what she just said? What did you make that mean? When you clear it up that way, it's fine. But to do it on our own, it's a little more difficult. So you just have that awareness, and I think that you'll get through this month just great. So having a wonderful time, you guys. I feel like it's an idyllic month for you to go away, to have fun, to really enjoy your partnerships. The relationships that you're already in feel like they're really breezy and easy. So have an amazing time. Look forward to connecting with you again next month.